Hello, hello, hello. I'm Josetta Yvonne coming on for a quick moment with a quick message on this Monday. I hope this video finds you well. So, we are having the summer series on Stillness Speaks, and I wanted to come on and share a passage that really resonated with me, and I hope it resonates with you too. If you've listened to one of my videos before, I told you in the past that normally growing up, Sundays was a day of rest for us and relaxation. My mom didn't really plan anything on Sundays, and we basically just chilled, watched TV, ate a good dinner, and prepared for the week ahead. And so that's something I've kind of been getting back to as I get older. It's so funny the things that we return to as we age. And so I didn't get to do a lot of that this weekend, but I did get to get to my book on today. So let me share what I read. So this is coming from page 118, and it starts off with, is suffering really necessary? Yes and no. If you had not suffered as you have, there would be no depth to you as a human being, no humility, no compassion. You would not be reading this now. Suffering cracks open the shell of ego, and then comes a point when it has served its purpose. Suffering is necessary until you realize it is unnecessary. And that short passage really stood out to me because as I was reading that, I remembered a young woman I worked with years ago in corporate, and we would have Bible studies on Wednesday together. And this particular Wednesday, we were going around the table and we were kind of sharing the hardships we had been able to conquer and come through, and the resiliency. And it was just to kind of help others understand that whatever they were encountering was going to pass. Even though it is real, whatever was going on, we wanted them to know that you could get through it, and that, trouble doesn't last always, as we would sing in church. So it was just to give others hope. And so as we went around the table, this one woman, she had a perplexed look on her face. And then she told us, she said, to be honest with you guys, as I listened to you, I have to be honest, I haven't had any hardships. She said, my life has been amazing. My childhood was amazing. My adult life has been amazing. I have not experienced any of that. She said, in fact, I haven't experienced really anything bad. And I remembered when she said that, I immediately understood her personality more. Because in the office, she was always, it seemed, surface and made things seem like it's just black and white. There's no gray areas. She wasn't an empathetic person, really. She would listen, but she just, I'm not gonna say she didn't care, but it didn't seem to register with her on certain things. Even with work things, it was just kind of like, just get it done. I don't understand. But as soon as she said that, I understood her better, because I was like, oh wow, she's never, if she has gone through all her life and she is in her, I guess, her 30s or 40s, and she's never had a hardship, she's never experienced anything bad, what is that like? And I remember sitting back in my seat and just really taking her in even more, because I was like, wow, I could not imagine a life with no bumps in the road. Even I come from a family where my parents got divorced when I was a kid. So I had a bump very early on in life. Um, but to not have experienced anything was, it, to me, it blew my mind. I had never thought of someone that had not gone through anything hard or anything, period. What a luxury that is. So I said all that to say that even though we, most of us, do not want to experience the hard times, it really, when I look back at the gifts that those hard times gave me, the strength, the mindset, the compassion, the gratitude, it really built me differently. It prepared me for a life that many people probably could not go through or make it through, you know? And that's what came to my head was, oh my gosh. So the first, in my head, I thought to myself, once she experiences a setback, it's going to really knock her off her feet. Because to have gone through life and never had a bad experience, she's truly been covered by her, not only her God, but her friends, her family, her husband. She has truly had a covering over her. And the crazy part is, when I left the job and I was leaving that place, I think she was experiencing her first disappointment. I believe her husband had asked her for a divorce, and they had been married over almost 20 years. And I'm not sure how I knew, last time I saw her, she was like she was in a fog. She couldn't believe it. It was so, and hopefully she has bounced back now. But I remember wondering, like, what's going on with her? What's her deal? And then someone let me know, and I said, oh wow, that's gonna be different, because she's already said she's never, and she hadn't up until maybe a year or so ago, 2 years ago, like, yeah. So yeah, sometimes we have to be grateful for those things that strengthen us, even though they're not a fun place to be in. No one likes tragedy or bad things to happen, suffering. No one wants that. But it does strengthen you, and it does give you tools to use for later. So anyway, I hope this message found you well. I hope you have an amazing remaining of your Monday. Remember to take care, stay in peace, stay positive, and stay empowered. Bye-bye. Have a great day.